What's up guys? It's your boy Dwayne Howell and we are back again. So for today's video guys, gagawa tayo ng multivibrators and the SR flip-flop in our breadboard. So ano pa hinihintay natin? Let's get it! So let's start mga buddy. For our first step, let's put our IC. So, yan. Connected na siya. So, based sa schematic diagram natin, our pin number 1 and 2 are connected. So, I'll use this small wire. I'll push it. So, yan. And our pin 4 and 5 is also connected. So I'll use small pin. So we'll connect it. They are connected now. So we will put our switch. I guess I'll put it here. They're connected. So based sa schematic diagram natin, our D1 or switch 1 is connected to pin 1 and 2 of our IC. So we will get jumper wire and we will connect to pin 1 and 2. And for our D2 or switch number 2, we will connect it to pin number 4 and 5 of our IC. And so our third pin is connected to number 12. So 14, 13, 12. Put it here. So yan, we're connected now. So for our next step, our number 6 is connected to number 10. So this is our number 6. We will connect it to number 10, 8, 9, 10. And our number 13 is connected to number 8, 14, 13. We will connect it to number 8. This is our number 8. And our number 9 is connected to number 11. So this is our number 9. We'll connect it to number 11. They're connected now. So for our next step, we will put now the LED. This is our in 1. This is our in 2. This is our in 3. And this is our in 4. So let's connect first the in 1. So based on schematic diagram, the in 1 is connected to D1. So we will put our in 1 to line number 1 and 2. So we will put it to line 1 and 2, and we will connect it to positive side of LED. So Let's move on to in number 2, which connected to line 4 and 5. Ayan. So for our in 3, the in 3 is connected to line number 11. So 14, 13, 12, 11. And for our in 4, is connected to line number 8. So this is our line number connected to positive side, and we will connect our LED to ground or negative side of power supply. Each LED, we will connect it to the ground. So the negative side of LED is connected to the ground. So yeah. And our number 14 of our IC is connected to positive side of our power supply. Now let's move on to the switch. The first pin of switch is connected to positive side of our power supply. And our third pin of our switch is connected to the negative side. So that's the end of our circuit number 1. So let's open our power supply and let's see what will happen. So as you can see guys, both of our input is on low logic. Our in 3 is on high logic and the rest is on low logic. So let's change our input, our D1. Let's change to high output and our D2 is on low. So as you can see guys, our in 1 and in 3 is on high logic and our in 2 and in 4 is on low logic. So let's back to low logic, our input. So let's change. Our D1 is on low logic and our D2 is on high logic. So as you can see guys, our output in 2 and in 4 is on high logic and our in 3 and in 1 is on low logic. So our input is D1 is on low logic and D2 is on high logic. So let's change. Both of our input is on high logic. So as you can see guys, all of our LED is on high logic. Our in 1, in 2, in 3, in 4 is on high logic. So that's our circuit number 1. So let's move on to our circuit number 2. So there's a sudden changes in our circuit. So tinanggal ko na kanina yung mga kinabit natin, pero may iniwan ako yung mga kailangan may iwan. So let's start. So based sa schematic diagram, our number 2 and 4 is connected. So we will connect it. I'll be using this kind of wire, the U shape. So they are connected now. So our D1 is connected to number 1 pin of our IC. So I'll put this jumper wire, and our D2 is connected to number 5 of our IC. So we will connect it to number 5. So they're connected now. And for our next step, our third switch or D3, we'll put it, I guess I put it here. So based on schematic diagram, the D3 is connected to line number 2 and 4. So we will get jumper wire and we will connect it to line number 2 and 4. So this is the line 2 and number 4. I'll put it here. So they are connected now. So for our next step, our in1 is connected to our D1 or line number 1. So I'll get jumper wire and we'll connect it to LED number 1 or in the positive side. And so for our in number 2, we will connect it to D2 or line number 5. So we will connect it to line number 5. So they are connected now. So for our next step, we will put jumper wires on our D3 and we will connect it to positive and the ground. So yeah, we will put jumper wires on LED and connect it to the ground. So let's connect it first, our D1 and D2. So this white one is connected to the positive side. And this white is connected to positive, and we will connect our negative side of our LED on negative side of power supply. So yeah, that's the last step of our circuit number 2. Let's try. Let's turn on our power supply and let's see what will happen. So yeah, based on schematic diagram and our truth table, if both of our D1 is on low logic, only in3 will get the high logic. If we turn our third switch to high logic, the output will be the same. So let's try. Our D1 is on low logic and our D2 is on high logic. So as you can see guys, our in1 is on low logic, our in2 is on high logic, and our in3 is on high logic, and our in4 is on low logic. But if we change our D3 or switch number 3 to high logic, our in4 will turn to high logic. So let's back. So let's try our D1 to high logic and our D2 to low logic. So yeah, as you can see guys, our in 1 is on high logic and our in 2 is on low logic, and in 3 and our in 4 is on high logic. And if we change our D3 to high logic, our in 3 will change to high logic, and our in 4 will be low logic. So let's back. Now let's try both of our inputs is on high logic. So D1 high logic, D2 high logic. So as you can see guys, our in 1, in 2, and in 4 is on high logic, and our in 3 is on low logic. But if we change this D3 to high logic, both of our in 1, in 2, in 3, and in 4 is on high logic now. So that's our circuit number 2. I hope you learned something today.